It's fake news. We're bringing you real truth when liberals can't do it for you.
Hi, I'm Leslie Holt.
And I'm Casey Keurig.
And this is Fake News. There have been many recent developments this week, especially in the so-called climate change myth. And Casey, let me tell you, I am just not believing it.
Leslie, you took the words right out of my mouth. We all know that global warming is just that, a myth. But the sad thing is, more and more people are starting to believe it. And therein lies the essence of what is wrong with America today.
The real question is, Casey, why are the citizens of the greatest nation in the world believing this tomfoolery?
Well, recently, a study was done by the EPA, and they determined that only 1 of 4 people believe that climate change is a hoax. That means the lies have been spread to 75% of our great nation.
That is inconceivable. It's a good thing you tuned in tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to help you get your facts straight. Here to help start us off is renowned climatologist Dr. Clyde Mate.
Welcome, Dr. May. How are you this fine, chilly morning?
Thank you for that warm welcome, Casey. The problem is that people are connecting unrelated things and calling it proof.
Can you give us any examples of this phenomenon?
No. Doctor, I'm sorry, but I thought you were an expert in this field. I am, and that was my example.
I'm sorry, Doctor, I'm not following.
You see, by refusing to give you this giving an example of this phenomenon which debunks global warming, those pesky liberals would assume that because I chose to give no example, that I had none. Therefore, I would have no evidence to debunk global warming, causing it to be considered fact. Ah, I see now. So, Doctor, what you're saying is that global warming is false until proven true, and those pesky liberals are trying to say that it's true until proven false? Leslie, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Thank you for your time, Doctor. A compelling case from Dr. Clyde Mate.
Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Mate. And folks, don't forget to buy Dr. Mate's new book that he just came out with called Keeping a Cool Head in a Warm World and Other Reasons Not to Fear Global Warming. On shelves December 7th. Thank you, Dr. Mate. You're welcome. You know, Casey, many of our viewers ask us, if global warming exists, why is it so cold all the time?
A notable point. To explore this point further, Leslie and I took a trip to the outside. Let's take a look at some of the footage.
I don't know about you, Casey, but I am freezing.
Me too. Global warming, my patootie. People who believe in this global warming hullabaloo are even more gullible than those that think the earth is round.
You got that right. Casey, I think it's time to enlighten our fans about the truth behind global warming.
I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, when Leslie and I first found out we would be covering this topic, we knew what we had to do. We had to find the root of this immoral deception.
We worked day in and day out, and I am pleased to announce that we have unmasked the culprits.
Vegans! The epidemic has swept the nation, especially these young, radical teens desperate to find solidarity.
Now I know what you're thinking. How do these seemingly innocent peacemakers create such an elaborate scheme as this? Well, let's take a look back at when Casey and I first connected the dots at how vegans forward their liberal agenda.
So what do we know so far?
Well, we have all these things. Oh my gosh, wait. Casey, vegans eat the plants.
And when they eat the plants, that means there's no more trees or plants because they're
Oh my
animal.
gosh, and that looks like global warming.
And global warming equals a scary
Oh,
death.
it's a scary death. And scary death means you need a hero to save you. I need a hero.
You know who those heroes are?
The liberals. We did it! We cracked it! We cracked it! The vegans are using global warming to forward their liberal agenda.
I know it may be hard to hear, folks, but here at Fakes News, we only spread the truth. And we have decided that there's only one solution to this problem. Total annihilation of the vegan race.
How do we do this? Easy. Make veganism illegal.
They have fake ruined our ecosystems for too long!
Cause riots in the streets!
And harmed plant life everywhere!
solve problems that did not even exist.
And we will not re-ratify this document in the United States of America until it specifically illegalizes all forms of veganism.
Those tree-hugging sinners won't know what hit them.
And if you have any doubts about this, take a look at this official graph.
Notice how the increase in threats of global warming coincides suspiciously well with the rise of the vegan lifestyle.
And we can't argue with pure scientific fact. Thank you everybody for tuning in. To make sure to tune in next week where Leslie and I prove once and for all that the earth is flat.
Good night, folks.